Hello everyone, my name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Yellow Rose. This is a 2019 film, but I'm going to say 2020 for reasons you'll understand in about 2 seconds. This is rated PG-13. It runs an hour and 34 minutes, and it was just released in theaters. So that's why I'm going to call it a 2020 film. This stars Lea Salonga, Ava Noblezada, and Gustavo Gomez. Don't really know who any of those are, so there you go. And the description. A Filipina teen from a small Texas town fights to pursue her dreams as a country music performer while having to decide between staying with her family or leaving the only home she has known. This does only have 130 grades on IMDb, so even though it's new, even though it's in theaters, readily available, people are not watching it or grading it online. So I would say go and see this, get your own opinion about it, be one of the few people that can say they have actually seen this. This is Yellow Rose. Thank you everybody for watching this video. If you'd like any correspondence with me outside of YouTube, I do have my Facebook page. It's called Danny's Movies and Music. I have a lot of bonus content on there, so if you'd like to check that out, you're welcome to check that out. Yes, this theater is in movie. Why do I do that sometimes? This movie is in theaters right now, and I was excited to go see it. It was a second option to the big movie that was out, and so I was able to see this on Saturday, and I was one of two people in the theater, so I did not know the other person either, and so I was happy to go see this. I like being able to watch movies like this, get an opinion about it, be able to say that I've seen it, and that I know about it, and I've watched it, and really nobody else has. So it's always a good feeling when I'm kind of in this position. And it's one reason why I'm happy to kind of have a YouTube channel and be able to express, movies like this so that people can hear about them from somebody they know or somebody they follow. So, yes, the movie itself, I have mixed feelings about. Because the description is about this girl and her mother, and they're in this country illegally, and that comes up many, many times. And she's like 17, so she says it a lot, and it comes up in conversation. And the movie is so much more about that, and ICE, and the detention center, and the young girl on the run trying to stay safe and not get caught by ICE than it is about country music. And I was kind of disappointed in that fact. I think some people are going to like that it's has all this stuff about it and it's very relevant to the times and all this stuff, but I've actually seen a lot of movies like this, so I wasn't that impressed, and I would have preferred it to be so much more about country music, and that's kind of why I wanted to go see it, was because of the music. And I kind of feel like it's false advertising a little bit because it pushed the other stuff so much. So that's where I'm at with this movie. Kind of love hate. On the plus side, the music is very nice. It has a lot of nice music. It has a lot of great feelings in it. It has some nice characters in it. The people that help the young girl are nice characters, nice people, nice actors and actresses. There's lots of nice stuff to this movie, but that doesn't make a movie good. You have to have, outstanding stuff in it. And really, the only outstanding thing in this movie is the very last song, the very last scene. And I'm sorry to tell, Yellow Rose, the movie, but most times people have that scene like early on in their movie, like Coyote Ugly, so that they can, actually move forward with a storyline, not have that as their last scene. So I just kind of feel like this is like the baby of, movies like this. because they tried to have it about music. They tried to have some romance in there a little bit. They tried to have, this other storyline about being illegal, and I guess I just don't connect to that, and I didn't really care for that, and I would have appreciated it being more about the music. Um, yes, I think that the detention center stuff is dramatic and effective and all that, but I don't like how they handled um, actually bringing the mother back to her country. Just all of a sudden it happened, and I don't appreciate how some of the things with this young girl happened because they just kind of happened. And there are some loose ends at the end of the movie. What happens with her and her little boyfriend? What happens, with other people. I'm just kind of left sitting there wondering, okay, so I left the theater. I was kind of frustrated with this at the end. So I was prepared to give this a fair grade, but honestly, it's more of a C movie for me. So I'm gonna give this movie a C plus. Um, I just think that when you make a movie like this with music, we had Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. We've had, you know, Walk the Line. We've had movies like this with music, with people struggling and having something else going on. And this just feels like the low, low, low version of those kind of movies. And a lot of those movies are nothing. They're not that great. People loved, the Bradley Cooper movie, but I hated it. So I kind of liked this one, but it frustrated me. So I'm not really sure what the perfect version of this movie is. I did like Walk the Line, but what other movies can you think of that are like this with music, with people having music in their lives, but having some other storyline going on that you actually enjoy? Because I'd like to know. A C plus for Yellow Rose. Go out in theaters and see it if you can. Otherwise, try and watch it some other way. But I give it a C plus. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or my other videos, try and get some of them to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. Enjoy movies. Thanks.